TxStampin Sharon. I want to show you a way to make 6 birthday cards, really fast and easy, and they could be used for guys, gals, or kiddos. So hope you enjoy these cards, and I hope it inspires you. As a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I get questions all the time about, I love this stamp set, but I'm really kind of lost. I would like to do simple stamping with it. I don't want to do anything fancy. This stamp set works really well with punches, but today we're going to be using the balloon punch, and I want to show you a very simple way to stamp some birthday cards, just using one of the stamps in here. By the way, this is called Stitched All Around. I have done some other videos with that stamp set, and I did more fancy stuff. So I thought, okay, the challenge is on. Let me just show you some simple stamping. I have 6 layers, Whisper White layers, and I'm using my Memento ink pad. Make sure you always start with a nice ink pad. I like to re-ink it and then use it like, say, a little while later so that it's not so juicy. But I'm just going to go ahead and do all my stamping. Oops. I tend to think that it takes just a little bit for our inks to dry, so I never like to really stack them. So I'll move these out of the way to make sure we're still in the camera. I have a big family and lots of friends. So if you need to make a bunch of birthday cards at one time, you might like this idea. All right, we're just going to set these aside. And I have cut out 6 layers. These will be my layers that my Whisper White paper that we already stamped will go on. So I just picked 3 basic colors, okay? I have my card bases all done. And then with the rest of those sheets from my layers, which is all still my same colors, I have 3 colors here. I'm going to take my punch and I'm just going to punch out some balloons. I'm punching out a bunch because once I'm done with this video, if I have any balloons left over, I can still make some more cards. I didn't want to do the math on how many I actually needed because this is going to be such a simple birthday card that I could even send these pieces to my grandkids and they could put them together. That's how simple this is going to be. If you ever have any questions about a stamp set or a product, I welcome those questions and I welcome the ways to try to help you make stamping more fun. Take off the stress. We are ready to put our cards together. So our inks have dried. I went ahead and added some dimensionals to my large balloons, but not to my small balloons. Okay, I have a basic black marker from Stampin' Up. It's a Stampin' Right marker. You could use an ink pen if you wanted to, or even a Sharpie. I did find that a Sharpie is a little bit fatter of a line. I just wanted some thin strings up to my balloons, and I'm just going to come off of a few of my little swirls from my stamp set. Since I have my marker in my hand, I'm going to go ahead and just keep on doing it. Doesn't have to be perfect. This is simple. Don't make it hard. Don't stress out about it. And I know some of you may be wondering, well, what if her balloon strings are too tall? The balloons are going to cover up however I want to do my layout, which makes this card super easy and great for beginners, great for kids. Kids could do this. Just because I forget a little loop, I can go back and add it. we're going to be doing a cluster balloon, so it's going to be great. Now what I want to do with my small balloons is I want to add them first. They're going to be kind of in the background because small balloons, you know, they look like they're further away. So we're just going to add a few of those. We don't want to come off of the top of our paper. Now we're going to add our larger balloons. Look how fun! Another yellow one. There you go. That one's done. And so now we're just going to take a card layer and we're going to add. Oh, I did not tell you what the measurements were. My Whisper White layer is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. My Pacific Point layer is 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then we are mounting it on a Whisper White thick card base that is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. We have scored and folded it at 4 1/4. Enjoy your special day. Look how cute. Let's keep going. Whoops. Are y'all like me that you start thinking, oh, it's January, I need to gear up for all my birthdays coming up this year? That's been my thought process, so I thought I would help you guys out with some simple stamping and making several quick cards. Yes, they're all the same, but you know what? To me, they look different, and I think it's because of the matting behind it. And you know what? I'm not sending the same card to the same person, so it's all good. It's all good. I know my grandkids will love these. Any age will love these. It doesn't have to just be kids. Everybody loves balloons. Whoops. And if you'll notice, I'm coming off of where my string is because it doesn't matter. It's going to be just fine because my other balloons will cover it up. So I'm putting about 5 balloons on each one. Let's come down a little bit more. And then we need a blue one. I would love to hear your comments on this concept. How fast can we make some birthday cards? And you know, these could be for guys or gals. Doesn't have to be just for kids or just for women. So it's a neutral card that could be used for anyone. You know, I love to give cards away, and I like to give them to where people can reuse them. Like I'm going to give it to them without a sentiment or writing on the inside, and then they can use the card to send to someone that they love. I didn't do too bad on my punching. I'm going to be pretty close. I didn't want to do the math like I told you guys, so we didn't count how many balloons we needed. We just punched. And because I punched evenly, I'm guaranteed to have the right amount of colors that I'm going to need to make all these cards and a few more. I think I'll have a few left. We're just doing 6 on this video. So yeah, let me hear what you have to say about this in the comments below. Did I make this easy for y'all? Did I give you some ideas to use with the stamp set without getting all fussy cutty and all of that? I hope so. Let's get some little balloons. You don't have to use just cardstock either. If you have designer series paper and you wanted to use that, you could. Oh, let's come down a little bit more so we can see our red balloon back there. And then now we want a red one. You could use designer series paper. You could make your own backgrounds like with Brusho or anything, and then just punch out those balloons and make some cards. Let's add some more little balloons this time instead of just 2. Let's do 3. Looky there. I have got exactly the amount of big ones I need, and I only have a few little ones left. If I had added 3 little ones to every card, I wouldn't have any left, and it would be enough to make 6 cards. Well, there you go. Okay, we're gonna alternate. We're gonna put this one here. And I need one more dimensional. When I apply my dimensionals, I like to kind of dig my nail in so that that backing comes right off. Ta-da! Pretty darn cute. And who would have thought with that stamp set that these cards would look like that? But with the help of our balloon punch, which does 2 balloons at a time, memento ink, ta-da! Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. 6 cards ready for my stash. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I just want to say happy stamping, y'all. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you hit that subscribe button, you can hit the bell, and you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. If I could ever help you with any of your Stampin' Up supply needs, I'd be so honored to do so. Thanks for watching.